Hello from Neo Climate Solutions. We are presenting our BRSR service to you. To give you a brief introduction about Neo Climate Solutions, we are a global advisory and research consultancy, and our work revolves around sustainability, climate change, energy, and environmental domains. Through our technical advisory, program management, training, and market research, we engage with industry, government, academia, and NGOs to seamlessly integrate climate priorities into mainstream planning and development. Our team at Neo Climate Solutions is highly experienced, and we have extensive expertise in sustainability and business risk reporting, greenhouse gas inventories, and energy and environmental reporting. To understand the BRSR reporting, it's important to first understand about the whole evolution of ESG reporting in India. So the ESG reporting in India started in 2009 with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs issuing the National Voluntary Guidelines (NVGs) on corporate social responsibility. So it had nine principles and six core elements, and it is known as the first step towards mainstreaming the concept of business responsibility in India. Since then, the reporting landscape has come a long way with the introduction of BRR in 2012. So in 2012, SEBI mandated that the top 100 listed companies by market capitalization has to file their BRR based on the principles of NVGs along with their annual reports. And in 2014, corporate social responsibility was mandated and CSR rules came into force. While in 2015, the requirement for filing BRR was further extended to the top 500 listed companies by market capitalization. And in 2017, again, SEBI circular advised that integrated reporting may be adopted on a voluntary basis from financial year 2017 to 18 by the top 500 listed companies, which are required to prepare their BRR. And in 2019, Ministry of Corporate Affairs issued NGRBC, which is the National Guidelines on Responsible Business Conduct, which is an improvement over the existing NVGs and are aligned with the United Nations Guiding Principle on Business and Human Rights. So the NGRBC is derived from various globally recognized frameworks such as UN Sustainable Development Goals, Paris Agreement on Climate Change, Core Convention on Child Labor by International Labour Organization, and many more. And the NGRBC are designed to be used by all businesses, irrespective of their ownership, size, sector, structure, or location. NGRBC consists of total nine principles. So here the first principle talks about governance, integrity, and transparency. Second principle stresses on sustainable and safe processes. Third principle is on employee well-being. Fourth is about respect and responsive to the stakeholders. Fifth principle stresses on respecting and promoting human rights. Sixth principle is on respecting, protecting, and restoring the environment. Seventh principle is about responsible public advocacy. And eighth principle is on inclusive growth, equitable development. And finally, the ninth principle is on consumer engagement and value creation. So, looking at the trend of the development of BRSR reporting in India, particularly, so in 2012, SEBI introduced non-financial reporting in the form of BRR as part of the annual reports for the top 100 listed companies. And in 2021, SEBI introduced BRSR, replacing the existing BRR, and which was applicable to the top 1,000 listed entities by market capitalization, and which was voluntary, which was to be filed on a voluntary basis for financial year 21-22. And in 2023, BRSR reporting became mandatory for the top 1,000 listed companies by market cap and shall replace the existing BRR. So now let's look at BRSR from the ESG perspective here. So the BRSR encourages businesses to be more responsible and sustainable towards the environment and the society. It focuses on adapting to and mitigating climate change impact. It promotes inclusive growth and help in transitioning to a sustainable economy. Now it seeks disclosure from the listed entities on their performance against the nine principles of NGRBCs. So each principles are further divided into essential and leadership indicators, and also BRSR complements various internationally accepted reporting frameworks such as GRI, SASB, TCFD, etc. Now, from financial year 22-23, BRSR shall be mandated for the top 1,000 listed companies by market capitalization. And this framework also embraces the concepts of ESG in its disclosure formats. And the KPIs mentioned in the report can be further divided into three pillars, which are environment, social, and governance. BRSR framework follows an indicative approach to measure the ESG performance of their businesses. To disclose on their ESG performance, companies have to provide information under these three pillars of ESG, which are environmental, social, and governance. Under environmental section, companies have to provide information on various environment related factors such as their decarbonization strategy, how they are contributing towards a sustainable environment, their waste and water management system, etc. And under the social section, companies need to provide information on the social structure of their company, such as labor condition, employee well-being, human and civil rights, gender equality, etc. Under the governance section, companies need to disclose information on the governance structure, like what is the electoral process and pluralism, then board independency, functioning of the government, corporate governance, etc. The nine principles of NGRBC is perfectly aligned with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which means BRSR will also help the companies to track their contribution towards the Agenda 2030. We aim to help businesses embrace sustainability and promote ESG practices, and in order to do so, we are offering our ESG reporting services. We are providing advisory, reporting, and assurance services that will help companies to measure, track, and communicate their sustainability performance effectively to their stakeholders. Now let's talk about what are the benefits of BRSR reporting. So BRSR report helps the stakeholders to analyze companies on non-financial aspects. It helps to keep a check on the responsibility and sustainability towards environmental and societal forefront. And it helps companies to demonstrate their performance objectives and to position them into a long-term value creation. And it is also beneficial for the stakeholders, as it helps the stakeholders to be in a better position to take a decision about the company. Now, the BRSR report is divided in three sections: section A, B, and C. So, first section talks about the general disclosure about the company, the general information a company has to provide. Then, section B talks about the management and process disclosure. Section C is about principle-wise performance disclosure. The BRSR reporting promotes the openness of the business. It enhances the fairness in engaging with customers and suppliers. It enables the inclusive development in the company. It enables gender diversity in the business. It enhances employee well-being and safety. It embraces the circularity in the company, and it helps the companies to keep a check on their energy, water, and carbon footprint. Through BRSR reporting, businesses can enhance their operations by efficiency enhancement, risk identification, It will also help the businesses to gain reputation among their stakeholders by trust amplification, stakeholder engagement, and impacting the community in a positive way. And at the end, it will also improve the financial performance of the company by attracting potential investors and cost reduction. To learn more about our services, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.